Hey guys, welcome back to another new video. Dereck Reacts, back at it again, and today we're going to be looking at Rita Mitsouko. Yes, French duo pop group, a recommendation made by you guys. And the song I'll be reacting to is Marcia Baïla. Hopefully I pronounced that correct, and if I didn't, I apologize. I'm trying to do my best, guys. But this recommendation was submitted to you by you guys a long time ago, and I'm looking forward to this reaction, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. Before we get into the video, please take a moment, comment, like, and subscribe. I would love to hear your feedback. Makes videos like these all the more possible. And also take a moment to follow me and like me both on Instagram and on Facebook. And if you're new to the channel, guys, welcome. I also have a Patreon link down below. Be sure to check that out when you get a chance. Help support my channel. Makes recommendations like the one you're about to watch all the more possible. Alright guys, without further ado, let's go. Ooh. Look at that. Oh. Oh my god, this is bizarre. So bizarre. This is completely bizarre on all levels. I like her voice. I believe that's Catherine Ringer singing here. She has a very deep, almost kind of like male type of voice going on with her vocals. I noticed that, but strange sounds. They're kind of like very funky at the same time, but they're not. They sound kind of like, you know, new wave meets funk. It's just very experimental to the point where they kind of like just created this new sound at the time. And this is 80s, guys, 1984. So we're getting all those elements. But I love the kind of the cowbell coming in and showing the instruments as it's playing and rolling out in the beginning. Very interesting. I like that. Very cool. Those little synths coming in. Making this just sound so well. Interesting, so interesting, and I'm liking it. Very intrigued. Oh. Look at this. Some strings. Oh my god, her voice is good. That bass is nice. Look at that. It's so bizarre. Oh my god. Love it. Love it. She's going off the freaking hook here. She's going off the gancho, like I've been saying lately. I've been using that word a lot lately. Off the rails. She's gone off the rails vocally, and how she's singing. But it's just good. It's just good. It's weird, but it's good at the same time. And it seems like Mr. Fred Chinchin is kind of like a guitar player on the side there. But her dance and how she's dancing, moving, Madonna type of stuff going on with the you know, the breast stuff. You know, what she's wearing. I like her hair. She has that ponytail with the bop. Very different. Very indie. I'm gonna call this kind of like a pop rock indie group here, classified in that sense, because it's very experimental, very different in sound, and I'm liking it. Very good. Look at that. Oh. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. So this video, because I'm taking a look at the video while I'm listening to the song very carefully. Very artsy. There's a lot of stuff going on here, in terms of creativity and how they're going about it. You notice a lot of the stuff that they're kind of like acting out and doing, as well as the background, kind of like busy in terms of a lot of these different elements, body contortions. You know, we see almost like, I think that was a Picasso painting back there. It just looks familiar, that painting. But there's a lot of art elements. 80s all the way. These synths, my God, reign supreme with synths. This thing. So we're getting all those elements, but I'm loving kind of like it almost seems like it's a guitar, kind of like sound, but it's almost synthetic at the same time, going at it, prominent through the whole song. So very distinctive in sound to give this, that song where you're like just like saying, "Oh, I remember it." It's so cool. So it's interesting. So kudos to the director on this video too, because it has its own thing. It's not trying to copy anybody. You know, it has its own thing. Many times we see videos that are kind of like resemble others, but no, this is totally new. Oh, look at that. Ooh, the strings are now prominent. How lovely. Oh. I love this instrumentation break. Oh. Look at this. Oh, I want to just raise my shoulders. Oh my God. She's back again with that brassiere thing going on, popping out, out of her like chest. I like that. I like what she's doing. Guys, this instrumentation break was so great. It was so unexpected, and I loved it. I loved it because it kind of like simmered down. It was just all strings coming in, nicely, and her singing. It almost seems like Mr. Fred Chinchin is serenading her, with his guitar in a way. You know, making love. They have great chemistry together. I love it. I love it. Sounds is winning this, guys. Sounds is winning. The ooh, that thing, so cool. I mean, it just, there's so many different elements to this. You kind of like almost want to dance, but at the same time, it's just kind of like groovy, and it's just funky in a way. And it's weird because it's kind of, they're known for being a pop rock group. So I like this stuff. I like it. Oh, lower register. I think she's gonna go high. Oh. I love this chorus. Oh, God. She's slaying it. Sustain, sustain, sustain. Wow. I love the guitar back there. This was phenomenal. This was phenomenal, and I enjoyed every minute of it. I enjoyed every minute. A phenomenal, phenomenal group here we have from France doing their thing. Um, Kind of like ahead of its time in terms of music and arrangements and how they went about this. This is a great recommendation by you guys. Glad I took a look at it. I don't know where to start because there's just too much to talk about. First of all, the chorus and how she comes in, because you almost need a lift in this song because of that continuous strings in the back, how it's going about it. She goes off the rails. She goes really high when the chorus comes in, and you just get excited. You get excited because it just sounds so good. And she's got a great voice. She's got a great voice. I like her. I like what we got here from these two fantastic people duo. Rita Mitsouko. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but uh, this song is good. It's good, and it's a standout in its own. And I think it did very well too. There's so much stuff going on in terms of her dancing, how she's delivering it, and how she's kind of like acting too at the same time. That you see like all the creative juices that went behind this project and bringing it into life. And I can just keep going on and on and on. When I find something and I love it and I like it, I like to dissect it to its fullest. And I think this one deserves another kind of like a rewatch in terms of the video because there's a lot of elements here that went about that we saw. A lot of stuff going on. There is some moments, and I'm seeing the sombreros here, where you kind of feel there's kind of like an acoustic, kind of like stringy, those Latin vibes, you know? It almost seems that way. There's just all these different elements, intricate sounds that went into this to create this and make it happen. And what I like about it is that they're distinctive in their own way. So that's what I noticed about it. So third single from their first album, Rita Matsuka, and it was released in April of that year, by the way, 1984. Dedicated to a dancer, guys. This is the meaning. Dedicated to a dancer with a band who died in 1981 and was a big hit in both France and abroad, and it could be considered as being one of their band's signature song. And yes, why not? Because it has all those qualities that I spoke about. So there you go. So members Catherine Ringer and Fred Chichin tributed this, and as I mentioned before, to an Argentinian dancer choreographer, Marcia Moreto. Interesting. Participant who actually participated in the band's tours before her death from breast cancer in 1981 at the age of 32. So there you go. I'm just trying to think about. Yes. So if you look at the video, you see her kind of like dancing, going about, and doing all these little things. Maybe that's the video how she's portraying herself and how she's going about it is in relation to Miss Machia Moreto. I like that name, by the way. Died young, very young, 32. My God, very young. So there you go. So this music video was also a success for this duo French group here. Felipe Gutierrez directed this video and became a global sensation. Artsy, like I mentioned before. This has all those art concepts that I have mentioned in the video, using a lot of props and different things, like paintings and all these different elements to create this. And props to the director for doing this, Felipe, because this is different in its own and it's very unique, and I like that. Um, so Jean-Paul Gaultier also was responsible for costumes and graffiti painters of figurine Libre movement, as well as the set design. And despite its Spanish title, the lyrics are in French. So there you have it. And I mentioned that. I mentioned how this video and the song has all those Spanish influences with the guitars and everything like that. It almost even seems like Fred Chinchin is serenading to her, like I said before. So yes. So the song was taken from their first album, Rita Matsuko, and it was a tribute to the choreographer, like I mentioned, Marcia Moreto, who accompanied them to their tours for 2 years. And that's very great. So how did this do in the charts, guys? How did it do in the charts? Well, it became very, very long in charting, top 50 for 29 weeks. Debuted at number 33 on April 27, 1985, the year I was born. And it climbed regularly until it peaked at number 2 for 3 consecutive weeks. And it was blocked by a song called Live is Life, Live is Life by Opus. And it spent 17 weeks on the top 10, and Marcia Baïla is currently the 187th best-selling single of all time in France. There you have it, guys, for all you France followers that I have. And it became 800,000 units sold. That's pretty big, guys. And it propelled them to considerate fame, and why not? It's a great song. So 13 on Euro charts, French SNEP singles 2, and the US Billboard 27 dance. Dance, like I mentioned, all those dance elements. So I can see this falling into that criteria, most definitely. And here's some fun facts, guys, for you. 1997, the song was covered by Spanish Los del Sol. Gloria Lasso covered the song under the title Bailando con Machia. There you have it. There you have it. Like I've mentioned, that this song could be carried over into that. So, and guess what? 1998, Ricky Martin covered the song on his album Vuelve. So it's featured on his 11th track album. Chester Bjorkman has also made a version of the song and released in 2002. And French band Nouvelle Vogue covered this song for their 4th album, Colors Sous Paris, released in 2010. A lot of longevity. This song being replicated and covered by many artists and done many different ways. Everything about this song and the video and this band is incredible. I want to delve more into them because I'm intrigued. I love her voice, fantastic voice. I love his guitar work. I like the chemistry. They have great chemistry together. And I think that this pop duo group deserves a lot of attention. Specifically me, for the first time ever, encountering them and looking at them and seeing their work. So I would love to know what they're all about. So please leave your comments and suggestions down below. This is going to get my Dereck Reacts stamp of approval, come at you without a doubt. Yes. And I would love to have to say. So take care, guys. Until next time, for more videos like these. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more videos like these, be sure to check this one out. And also take a moment to comment and like and smash the subscribe button to stay on all the latest reaction videos. And guys, I have a Patreon link. Be sure to check that out when you get a chance. Help support the channel. Makes recommendations like the one you just saw all the more possible. Alright guys, take care. I love you guys. Peace.